Hey Vikings faithful, what's good? It's your boy, hyped up and heartbroken, diving into some gut-wrenching Minnesota Vikings news that's got us all shook. Our squad took a brutal hit, and I'm talking about Rondale Moore, our dynamic wide receiver and punt returner, who just got slapped with a season-ending knee injury in our preseason opener against the Houston Texans. Can you believe this? 2 years in a row sidelined before the real fight even begins. Buckle up, because we're breaking this down with all the passion of a Skol chant at US Bank Stadium. Let's set the stage. It's Saturday, August 9th, 2025, and the Vikings are battling the Texans in Minneapolis. The crowd's buzzing, J.J. McCarthy's slinging the ball, and we're all dreaming of a playoff run. Then, boom, Rondale Moore fields a punt, darts to the right sideline, and gets tackled hard by Texans linebacker Jamal Hill. The stadium goes quiet as Moore stays down, clutching his left knee. What went through your mind when you saw that cart roll out? Drop it in the comments because I know I wasn't the only one holding my breath. This isn't just a small setback. It's a dagger to the heart. Moore, who signed a 1-year, $2 million deal with the Vikings in March, was poised to be a game-changer. After missing all of 2024 with a right knee injury from his time with the Atlanta Falcons, he was hungry to prove himself. Now, with this new injury confirmed on August 12, 2025, by the Vikings' official X-Post, our boy's facing another long road to recovery. How do you think this impacts our season? Let's talk about it. Picture this: Moore, a former second-round pick by the Arizona Cardinals in 2021, was electric at Purdue, racking up 2,215 all-purpose yards as a freshman All-American. The guy's got 4.28 speed, pure Porsche vibes, as special teams coordinator Matt Daniels called it. But injuries have haunted him, limiting him to 135 catches for 1,201 yards and 3 touchdowns over 39 NFL games. Can you imagine the frustration? 2 straight seasons gone before week 1. What's your take on Moore's resilience? Will he come back stronger in 2026? The play itself was brutal. Moore takes the punt from Texans Tommy Townsend, cuts right, and gains just 2 yards before Jamal Hill drags him awkwardly out of bounds. You could hear Moore's hands slam the cart in frustration, a sound that echoed through US Bank Stadium, per ESPN's Kevin Seifert. Coach Kevin O'Connell called it a pretty significant knee injury postgame, and Sunday's MRI confirmed our worst fears. Have you ever seen a player's spirit break like that? Share your thoughts below. This injury isn't just about Moore. It's a blow to our whole roster. With Jordan Addison suspended for the first 3 games of 2025 for violating the NFL's substances of abuse policy and Justin Jefferson nursing a hamstring strain, our receiver room is thinner than a Minnesota winter. Jalen Naylor, Lucky Jackson, Ty Felton, and Thayer Thomas are stepping up. But can they fill the void? Who do you think needs to rise to the occasion? Hit the comments with your predictions. Let's rewind to Moore's journey. Drafted 49th overall by the Cardinals, he showed flashes of brilliance but never fully broke out. Traded to the Falcons in 2024, he tore his right ACL in training camp, missing the entire season. Now, this left knee injury, confirmed not to be an ACL tear, per Score North's Darren Wolfson, still ends his 2025 campaign. How does a guy keep pushing through this? What's the mental toll of back-to-back season enders? Let's hear your thoughts, Vikings fans. The Vikings' official statement on August 12, 2025, via X was cold and final. Tests confirmed Wr. Rondale Moore suffered a season-ending knee injury in Saturday's preseason game. Fans on X were gutted, with comments like, "Back-to-back seasons is so brutal, folded hands," and Des Bryant dropping a simple, "Damn, folded hands medium." Chad Johnson's heart emoji said it all. How are you holding up with this news? Drop a comment and let's mourn together. Moore's role was bigger than just catches. He was our punt return king, a spark plug with that 4.28 speed. Special teams coordinator Matt Daniels raved about his explosiveness just days before the injury, saying the Porsche is ready to go. Now we're left scrambling for a new returner and depth at receiver. Who should step up on special teams? Tim Jones? Ty Felton? Let's debate it in the comments. This hits extra hard because Moore was a reclamation project for us. The Vikings signed him to revive that Purdue magic, hoping he'd stretch defenses and electrify returns. Instead, he's back in rehab, facing a second straight year of recovery. At just 25 years old, his potential is still sky-high, but injuries keep stealing his shine. Do you believe Moore can reclaim his career in Minnesota, or is his future elsewhere? Share your take. The ripple effects are real. With Moore on IR, the Vikings also waived linebacker Brian Asamoah II and center Zeke Correll on August 12th, per their ex-post. Our depth is taking hits left and right, and with Jefferson still working back from that hamstring issue, the pressure's on. How do you think Kevin O'Connell adjusts the game plan? Should we hit the trade market for a receiver? Let's hear your bold ideas. Fans across X are feeling the pain. One user wrote, "Man, this blows for this young man. Is it just me, or are injuries getting more prevalent?" Another said, "Vikings can never have anything nice. It's like the football gods are testing our loyalty. But we're Vikings fans. We're built for this. How are you staying positive through this setback?" Drop some optimism in the comments. O'Connell's post-game words hit deep. "It's one of the most painful things for me as a head coach when I feel that emotion. There is nothing I can do. That's real." Moore's frustration was raw, slamming the cart as he left the field. Can you relate to that helplessness? Have you ever felt like the team's cursed? Let's unpack it together in the comments. Looking ahead, the Vikings face a tough road. Without Moore, and with Addison out for 3 weeks, our Week 1 matchup against the Bears in Chicago feels daunting. Jefferson's the anchor, but who else steps up? Jalen Nailor's been shaky in camp, per ex-posts from fans like at Thorku. Should we trust the young guys or look for a veteran pickup? What's your game plan, Vikings Nation? Here's the deal, Skull Squad. This hurts, but we're tougher than a Minnesota blizzard. Moore's down, but his story isn't over. Let's rally behind him, wish him a speedy recovery, and keep the faith in our Vikings. Smash that like button if you're still screaming, Skull. Drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more Vikings news, and share this with your fellow fans. Let's ride the storm together and keep the purple pride alive.